Hey everyone. Hey everyone. Hopefully everybody hears me. I'm going to be on and off camera, but I wanted to go live and talk about the lady that recently came out under this whole Rudy Farias situation. I mean, this thing has layers and layers and layers. All right. Um, Before we really go in, though, I want to shout some people out because we definitely have some new members. I had some new members join yesterday, and with the topic as heavy as Gannon Stout was, I felt like I was all over the place and really wasn't focusing so much on the chat. I apologize for that, but let me shout out Sarah Adams, who became a member, Glenda, Katrina Turner, Reina, and Steph. And then this morning we have a new member as well. Where's my new member? Satan's Chicken Rooster Jesus Soup. That's a cute name. I like that. Good morning, love. Well, good morning. All right, let me get off the cam for a minute, and we're gonna get right into it. Let me get this little. We'll do the short intro today, so we can get it started. You guys get ready and make sure you get some coffee because I definitely don't have my coffee yet. I might get it later. All right, let's go. Oh my goodness. I didn't even tell anybody on Twitter that I was live. See, I need a list and a to-do list and everything when I go live because I always tend to share the links, like forget to share the links and whatnot. But let's get right into it, okay? So yesterday I dropped you've had your coffee, but it sucks, baby girl. You gonna need another cup, love. You gonna need another cup. Get you cup number two right now. Right now. Um we gotta talk, okay? It's a lot going on. So there was a lady yesterday whose name is Maria, and she goes by Tiny. Okay. And I had done an upload. You guys gotta go watch it. It was like late last night. I did a little upload. So the notifications probably didn't go out. And the upload was about hey, too persuasive. How are you, love? Um in 2019, there was a lady who came out. Her name is Maria, and she came out basically trying to get the attention of law enforcement, and she was ignored time and time again. She was ignored, right? Um, Same circumstance to the effect that she met her on Facebook. She was basically taken to like it was weird because she was interacting with all of these accounts, right? And we're finding out that a lot of these accounts were probably just run by Janie at this point because we have yet to see any real images of any of these people, Bella Ninos, all these other people that she has made up. And so you would imagine this one woman dealing with Janie, and in addition to dealing with all these other accounts that are kind of going back and forth with her, and then the drama that ensues from that, like what happens with that, right? So Grizzly Hood News, shout out to her. She did an interview with Maria, aka Tiny, about the situation, about the videos that she dropped. And I mean, I'm just like this thing is just like it just keeps going and going, and there are people and everybody. It's a lot. So we're gonna watch some of that. But let me see real quick. Hold up. And welcome everybody. I didn't shout out the members yet. I will definitely shout out before I head out. But I wanted to get us going right away because this is just crazy to me. Listen to what Grizzy has to say.
So, with that said, I've got a lady that is a witness to a lot of the craziness that Janie was doing, and she knows Janie very, very well, friends. And we're about to listen to a witness, dude. She just told me some shocking stuff. And if we could get investigators to talk to her because she's been asking for help for Rudy for the long friends. I'm telling there's a lot of people that have been trying to help Rudy that had suspicions and all kinds of stuff, man. Let's go. I'm gonna call
Oh
her up right now. I
Lord.
can't see any comments from anybody, so I'm just gonna go with it. All right, here we go. Poor lady, she contacted me, and I didn't even I didn't know. I got a lot of crazy people reaching out too, so I just did not know what to think. I'm like, but this lady is for real with it, friends. All right, we're calling her up right now. Oh, please don't be scared, man. She said she wanted to. She wanted to tell everybody what's going on.
Okay, she was.
Hang on. Let me call her one more time.
She was not scared.
Man, this lady, friends, the shocking stuff that she just told me. I said, hey, mama.
Hello.
Hey.
Yes.
All right, so I got you on live video. Man, friend, it's your time. Now we got thousands of people that are going to listen to this, and it's your time, friend. Like, if you felt ignored, if I ignored you, people ignored you, if everybody, detectives ignored you, now's your time, friend. You got a lot of people watching this. Go ahead, sis.
Okay. Okay. So I like I was saying, and like I've said in my videos, I met Janie through Facebook. I sincerely felt for her because I thought that her son was missing. Mm-hmm. Long story short, we found out that was not true. I started hearing, she started making up a lot of lies and saying a bunch of different things, like the Bella instance where I said she was supposedly abducted from her house, which Bella was supposedly her sister. And then she said Christina was abducted from her hotel because Christina came to see Bella. Just a bunch of different things that started unfolding. She came to my house. She showed me a picture of Rudy in handcuffs, sitting on a bed, and said that somebody had sent her that picture and that she needed $10,000 to send to this person.
Wait, stop right there, sis. Stop right there. She showed you what?
A picture of Rudy with handcuffs sitting on a bed.
Okay, we're going to stop right there. Oh. Remember now.
Whoa. Y'all, I'm reacting to this. She said, what? Did y'all hear that? Is there a, like, oh my God.
Remember now, Janie was a security guard. Janie was a security guard, so she's going to have handcuffs.
Handcuffs.
My God.
Yes. She said that somebody had sent her that picture and that they were wanting $10,000 and that they told her not to contact law enforcement because they would kill him. Prior to that, she had asked me for the area codes to Chicago because that's where I'm from. And I gave her an area code. She calls my phone. This is when she showed me the picture. She says, hey, I'm here by your house. I'm not going to say where I live because I don't know who's listening. And she says, and I wanted to see if I could stop by. And so I said yes, because at this time I was still believing that her son was missing and I felt sorry for her. And she's just, you know, a sad lady with a sad story. So I let her come to my house. That's when she showed me that picture. She asked me to lie to the detective. A detective had went to her house and left a business card at her house saying that she needed to contact him. She said that this detective was harassing her and that if I could call that detective and tell him that I was living in her house and that she was working in Chicago. That's why she got a Chicago number, to make her story more believable. Wow. As we've all seen that she does all these different little things to back up all her little lies.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
So I called the detective the next day. I think I left a message and he called me back. We went back and forth. I told him everything that I'm telling you about the fake profiles, about the fact that I thought she had Rudy, about the fact that she asked me to lie to him and to say that she was working in Chicago. He said he was going to investigate it. I never heard back from anybody.
What? Oh, Lord have mercy. Look at these comments. Come on. No one did anything. What in the gluten-free bread is happening? Not the gluten-free bread. How do we know? How do we bet the woman on the phone? Everyone's speaking and making it. That's what I'm saying. I mean, in no disrespect, I don't know what Miss Maria, aka Tiny, has or anything like that, but it's like, I'm kind of curious to know, like, does such picture exist? Like, was anything turned in over to law enforcement? Anything at this point? Because show me the Carfax, because I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. Who and what? What's the I'm lost, yo. But we will continue. We will proceed.
June 21st, she reached out to me looking for insurance, and we all figured out already that that's the day that Rudy took the car and wrecked it. So she was looking for insurance.
Right.
Insurance fraud right there.
Yes.
Then fast forward, she's trying to message me, contact me, blah, blah, blah. I never responded to her because I said, she's crazy. I'm not trying to talk to her. Then the day that Rudy is found, I knew when she started reaching out to me that something was up.
Yeah.
That she was up to something because she's a scheming ass lying bitch. And I hope she's listening.
Yes, yes, for sure.
Anyways, I messaged you and I said, I know you got a lot of people messaging you and you probably don't even know what to think or what to...
Look, I want to thank you for having patience, because some of the watchers, the people right now, this lady understands that I'm slammed, because we've talked in the past.
I do.
Yeah, she understands that some of you guys expect, like, I'm driving, I'm still in contact with Rudy where he's at. Like, I still got to run the hood news. Thank you, Maria, for giving me that grace, for understanding, friend.
No, yes, I appreciate everything you do, Grace.
Thank you, friend.
I do. That's why I'm comfortable talking to you, and I'm glad that it's you that I'm talking to.
Man, I love you.
Because I've reached out to so many people and nobody listened. The day that Rudy was found, I called missing persons And I called the Macawa office, just so you know, so that everybody can hear. In case they say I did it, they can look it up. My phone records will show where I called too. I called the missing person's number on Macawa because that's where the detective was originally, the one that I spoke with.
Right.
And the lady that answered the phone told me that because it was the 4th of July weekend, that nobody was available to talk to me. And I said, please, this is about the Rudy Farias case. Janie sent, she's like, I don't know what you're talking. I said, it's all over the news.
Yeah.
She said she didn't know what I was talking about, but that somebody would call me. I'm still waiting for somebody to call me back.
Wow.
I sent a message to Channel 13. Maya Shea answered me. Maya Shea answered me. And if Maya Shea, you're listening, you know you did. She called me. And then she said that she was going to call me back in 20 minutes because she was so busy. Still haven't heard from her. But today, when they posted that video on the Rudy discussion, she sent me a message with an exclamation point. I'm like, who's she exclamation pointing? Not me. Because she's tripping.
Maya
saying,
Shea.
I did call you.
That you know what? And I agree with this comment right here. What people seem to forget that Rudy may actually be a victim. We don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's like we have to like all this information is coming out and I get it, but what can we do about it right now? You know? Now I believe maybe based on some of the messages that she was showing from her 2019, I mean, all of that needs to go. If there is an active investigation in terms of who she scammed and who she defrauded and whatnot, then send that over to law enforcement. You know, I'm there. But now I'm just like, I don't even know, like, where do we go from here? Oh my gosh. Wow. Shout out to everybody from Scotland. Please stay safe. My goodness.
You. Yes. I'm like, yeah, you called me, but you didn't talk to me. You didn't let me tell you anything. And you said you were busy. So I don't care if you called me.
See, Maya Shea, you like to discredit me as a reporter, whatever you say on fake news, whatever she wants to do, but you have lost so many stories potential because you think you're too high up there. You can't come down here.
She was too busy.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Other things that I want to share, and I am not a police investigator. I'm no FBI, just my Facebook FBI.
Yeah.
But Janie is connected to a lot of different tragedies and things that have happened.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of the deaths that's around Janie need to be investigated to make sure that they are just what they claim they are: a suicide, a motorcycle accident, and so forth.
Whoa. That's a huge claim to make, or even to suggest. Yeah, I think the lady tried to contact police and they didn't do anything. That's my understanding. But I want to see some call logs, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm fairly certain that there might have been some contact between the two of them. But I think it's what is it that we can show? Yeah, isn't that crazy like what they're saying now? Isn't that crazy? It's a lot. It's a lot.
Because there's no telling what this woman is capable of. She is a lying, conniving, scheming ass liar. She's willing to do anything for greed and for her benefit only.
Yep. I've seen those qualities. I've heard about those qualities, and it's all coming together, friend. Like, man, you're spinning it like these are puzzle pieces that are coming together. And I'm proud of. Let me shout out that page, that Rudy Farias discussion page. Every group that's out there putting this stuff together, internet sleuths, man, I commend y'all. You guys are getting lost in a loop, like rabbit holes, dude. That they go far. I can only imagine what you're going through, Maria. Like, how do you feel like about all of this?
I've had people on Facebook that I've been trying to comment, say that I'm Janie, that I'm fraud, that I'm lying. You know, I'm probably related to her. I am not fucking Janie. I am Maria. I'm known as Tiny. I'm a real person. There's a lot of people here that know me. I've been doing insurance for over 20 years. A lot of people know me in this area, in other areas. I know a lot of people that, like, I know Samika Knight's husband, because I worked with him from Channel 13.
Right.
I know John Quinones' nephew, because I worked with him. So I'm a real person. They can verify me.
Yeah. I got you, Mama. I got you. No, we're not. We know.
I mean, she knows a lot of people. Not John Quinones. Oh my Lord.
We know, like you and I have been messaging for a long time. Man, how do you feel like you're getting all this off your chest? You know, how do you feel?
I feel relieved. Yeah, I feel relieved.
Girl,
I feel
it is.
I feel like I can take a deep breath finally, because I've been trying to tell people this, and everybody like I'm crazy or I'm conspiracy or whatever the hell they wanted to think.
Right.
You know, I'm exaggerating. Maybe it's just my mind going wild, but I knew it was has been true to this day. I said Bella wasn't real. She wasn't real. I said Christina wasn't real. She wasn't real.
So this lady, there's that video out there where she was calling out about how all these people were not real. I mean, that's something that, you know, we've discovered as well. Let me tell y'all something. The Facebook stuff is not new. just because new people are talking about it, these people have been talking about it for a couple years. And this is why I give credit to that Facebook group and some of the Facebookers if they're speaking out against this concern. My only thought process at this point, though, and my concern is how, if Rudy doesn't want to have anything to do with the media right now or his mother, um, is this a benefit to him at the end of the day? And Chico, why are folks questioning the father's death? He unalived himself in a police parking lot because he lost his job and was about to be prosecuted for the ticket scam, and his homies was doing it. Yeah, that, and then also even Charles' death, like. That's a huge statement to make. So I'm kind of wondering, like, what do we have to say that that is some claim to be even substantiated, you know?
I said, Janie had Rudy. She had Rudy, and nobody listened.
Wow. Yeah.
Mm.
Dang.
Now, did she ever see Rudy with Janie? We don't know. They met through Facebook. I don't know if they actually met in person.
Dang, man. Dang. Oof.
And I
Is
just
she?
I want her to be investigated. I want justice for Rudy. I want everything to come out. Whatever she's done, I don't care if she stole a candy. I want all her shit to come out.
Yeah, that's what we all want. I mean, we obviously, I don't know about the kidnapping, what's going to happen with that, because she, like, whatever the 8 years, I don't know what's going to happen with that, but she needs to pay for, like, I don't like.
What about the Equa search? The Equa search that she did. What about the state line that she crossed to Louisiana claiming that Rudy was with Jake? All that should be federal, and there should be charges filed.
Yeah.
And I hope somebody's hearing this and somebody takes that.
That, what she said, everything she just said.
Yes, that's right. $40,000 billboard, because that's how much it was.
Oh my God.
Where did that money come from? Where did she get that money? Somebody investigate that, please. She ain't got no money, bitch is broke, but so what? Lock her up.
Yep. Dang. Man, this is getting crazy, man. This is just crazy. Like,
and if anybody comes for me, if anything happens to me, y'all all know who to look for.
We got your back, girl. I told her, I said, I'll go to your house and park outside and do my little hood news from outside. I love to be a watchdog, baby. I got you. Let me know, girl. I got you.
I'm a little chihuahua.
Yeah, girl, I got you. I'm a big old dog, girl. I'm a big dog. Man, how in the world?
I just have a headache from all of this because my brain has been, I'm trying to remember everything.
No, take your time.
I've been piecing this together for years, man.
Take your time, friend. Take your time. So
I told you about.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I told you about, supposedly she said that this Janie Santana was her brother. Well, that's been told, according to Facebook, some other people came out and said that that was their brother and that Janie was not related. Supposedly, they also shared, and this is one of his advocates.
Yes.
And the day that he was supposed to tell or whatever, speak on whatever he found out, is when he had his motorcycle accident. Is that a coincidence? Maybe. But if not, please somebody investigate it. Please.
Yeah, there's a lot of death and tragedy, man, unfortunately. And who knows?
And it all surrounds Janie.
Yes, I agree. It's a lot, friend. Like, I don't know about you guys. Yeah, it's a lot, y'all. I don't know about you guys, but like, I like blank out. I don't even, it's so much. Like, I can only imagine you, like, what you're feeling. I know everybody's exhausted.
I haven't even been sleeping. I'm up all night trying to think and read, and I'm like, oh my God. And then people are saying I'm Janie. I'm like, I'm not Janie.
I thought you were one of her nieces. I confused you with one of the nieces. I had to clear that up.
No, I don't really know any of her family aside from her fake family.
Oh yeah, the fake
family.
She said the fake family. She said, oh Lord,
your fake sisters and cousins and brothers, you damn liar, Janie.
Hey, she created a network of fake profiles to surround and support her Facebook, man. What'd she tell you whenever y'all met for the first time? And because you only saw pictures.
Yes. So I told her I remember telling her one day on the phone, oh my God, you're so beautiful. She's like, oh, thank you, blah, blah, blah. So when I meet her in real life, everybody, I'm like, what the fuck? Where's Janie?
She tried to warn you though, right? She did try to warn you, right?
Yeah, she told me that she had gained a lot of weight because she was very depressed because she couldn't find Rudy. And I believed it. And I told her, don't worry about it. You don't know.
Oh my God, not the fake fam. Every time she says friends, it makes me smile. I don't know. I love the way she talks. Talking on Facebook is comparing any chances of any justice for insurance scam. Now I call BS. Billboards are 4,000 for the electric billboard, way less than the. Oh, really? I had no idea. Oh Lord, she's a serial killer now. I can't, yo. I can't. Thank you, Grandma. You know what, Benjamin? That I do agree with. I think they dropped the ball on this one too. And that's an understatement. You think the son's death is suspect as AF? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I mean, it's a lot of allegations. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm just like, well, what the hell is real and what isn't? Where is this SBI? Where is the FBI in all of this federal crimes and fraudulent activity? Where are the thought? Well, that's the thing. Is like, are they investigating? Are they investigating? Everybody seems to have known Rudy in a capacity. No one did anything. See, that's my thing. It's like it was a lot of outcries and a lot of outcries. I would have to agree with that statement as well. Yeah.
You know, nobody cares what you, I don't care what you look like, you know?
Yeah, me neither. I'm the same.
But, you know, really, in all reality, that wouldn't have mattered. You know, if it was her and she gained weight, who gives a shit? You know, depression happens to everybody. But she was lying because that wasn't, you know, some of those pictures aren't even her.
Yeah.
And one of them I think is her from like maybe 30 years ago.
Oh, Jesus.
40 years ago. I don't even know, man. She's just.
Yeah, a lot of people were telling me
that was her reason for looking so different. Because I was like, where the hell is Janie at?
Hey, y'all know what we need to do? Everybody that's watching, and Maria, we need to find the owners of all these pictures that she was using, because those pictures are being used all over the world to tell this story.
Yeah, I found one of the so-called.
I suggested that too, that they needed to do a reverse image search on this, including those hospital pictures, to figure out who they belong to. I did message the reporter who did the story in 2012. I'm waiting to hear back. I mean, I'm sure he's probably been bombarded with all this stuff, but he was on his page, is the one from TikTok. For those that don't remember, this was yesterday's report where this 2012 video clip surface, and there was other pictures in there. So now I'm kind of curious if those are also like either stock photos or somebody else's photos as well.
The husband, the fiance, the boyfriend, whatever, he has a real family. I'm like, how the hell was she sharing? She cropped the wife out and posted herself in it.
Wow.
I found one of them. And he has 2 kids. I found that one. The other one I think is a TikTok influencer or something. Yeah. Another picture that she was sharing is a TikTok influencer. I've been trying to do my homework on this, but man, I work. I have kids that I'm raising, and you know.
Yeah. You know what else I want to tell, because somebody's talking about Matthew Seedorf. That's one of my reporter friends, my good friend. Matthew posted an old story that Fox 26 covered a few years back. And one of the sons lost his life, and they were about to lose their house, and they raised the issue about, can we please get the souvenirs and the marine stuff and all this stuff. Well, we found out
she did her fake tears on that bench.
We got it confirmed from Rudy.
Those were her letters.
That he never had cancer. Rudy
never had cancer.
Rudy had to endure a spinal tap and all kinds of weird procedures to keep up with mom's lies.
Shut the F up, Vicky. So if I'm the child, he was never. The child was missing, but he wasn't. That's pretty. That's that's what we want to know. Did y'all hear that? He never had cancer. So in 2012, when they were pushing that story, they didn't even vet the story, I guess. I don't know. I'm not surprised though, Bunny, honestly. Yo, Fit, thank you so much, love. Thank you. Don't listen to any haters. I have haters. Really? Lord have mercy. Yes, spinal taps are painful. That is horrible. I told you I had put nothing past this woman. What, that explains it. There you go. I am clutching my invisible pearls that y'all can't see because they're invisible and I'm not on camera. What? So the mom diagnosed him with cancer and the docs just treated him? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what? Like, they said subjected him to a spinal. How does this work? But Rudy, she's talking to Rudy too. So if Rudy's telling her I never had cancer, that's from Rudy's words, no? This is it. Take the wheel, take the whole car, take the truck. Baby Jesus. This is too much. Oh my God.
And the hospital can't.
She is pure evil.
The hospital could not, because of HIPAA, they couldn't They just probably saw that stuff and were like, wow. But because of HIPAA, they couldn't speak on it probably. I don't know. I would love to talk to one of those.
They can't because there's a law against it.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, that I personally have had a spinal tap. I've had two. And it's very, very painful to go through. And she made her son, who was nothing, there was nothing wrong with him, go through that just for her benefit, for her gain. That should just show the type of piece of crap that she is. She doesn't even have the right to be called a mother.
Wow. Oh my
wow.
gosh, this is just, man. Well, you know what?
And the letters that supposedly Rudy wrote from the hospital, you could probably confirm this too, Rizzy. I'm sure she wrote them, because if you look at those letters, they're all in capital letters like Janie writes.
Yeah. Ooh, they need to do the handwriting test. Ooh.
Well, she typed it. It's all typed and it's handwritten. That's what they were showing. Your friend can confirm that.
They did.
On that 26.
Man, and it seemed a lot for like a little kid, you know, like I was like, man,
yeah,
there's no way
he was 14 years old in the hospital, going through all this stuff, and he's typing all these letters. Shut up, Janie. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Matthew Theodore's so watching. Matthew's watching.
Oh, Matthew. I'm sorry. I'm just mad. Excuse my language, guys.
She says, hi, Matthew. Man, I'm talking to Maria Lara. You might need to talk to her too, Matthew. Go on and get that story, bro. My gosh, man. This is just...
I think he messaged me, but I wasn't sure if he was a real person, so I didn't want to respond for sure.
Dang. I wonder... Thank you, Gina. I wonder... what is the reporter going to do? He need to do a follow-up to this story. I mean, there's clearly some corrections that need to be done. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. This is too much.
Somebody says Munchausen by proxy. Yeah, for sure. I believe that. Yep. Absolutely.
And for those people saying that Rudy had something to do with it, have they ever heard of Stockholm Syndrome?
Yeah.
Because that's a real thing.
Thank you.
I don't care if they say he's 24, 25 years old, motherfucker. If somebody's torturing you and abusing you for 8, 10, 15 years, God knows how long it's been going on, how the hell do you think you're going to react? You're going to be scared of your perpetrator. You're going to be scared to fucking say anything. You're going to be scared to you probably threatened him every single day of his life. So if you guys have never been through it, shut the hell up.
Hey, he flinches when his mom is around. I saw that, and I thought it was like just him and his trauma, you know, like still wanting to give credit. No, either like I know she had him orchestrate a certain way to act in front of like me, or when we were at the day of the questioning with the detectives.
Yeah, like he was with you when he first walked in.
But this guy, man, this young man, like you could tell he has a genuine fear of his mom, dude. Y'all don't know. Like I talked to I talked to neighbors. Rudy got drunk off of a jar full of vodka pickles. Like he got himself messed up. Like he would take, and let me tell. Oh, I gotta tell y'all. So talking today, with the people that know Rudy and everything, I completely missed the spot where Rudy would go into the woods. There is a chair back there, and there is a carpet. There is a little setup. I missed it. I thought that was the spot because I was getting cut in my legs and everything. Everybody can miss me with their criticisms. I'm looking for proof to help Rudy. You know, I wouldn't go out there like that, man. I don't know those people. I could have got shot, killed, all kinds of stuff. People don't understand. But I'm going to be back out there.
Nobody else is trying to do anything.
Yeah, we're going to be back out there, and maybe he'll even show us, you know, what happened, like behind the scenes. We don't want to put Rudy out there. We don't want to expose his face, none of that. So yeah, we just want him to heal, but we want to help share his story and pull out all the receipts necessary. I don't know what to say if he'll ever get justice or not. It's scary.
I mean, this is crazy. Chico's like, man, what has behooved me? All these folks coming out through the woodworks now. Like nobody tried to protect this man from his mama. Real talk. I mean, what do you guys think about that? It's a lot that's coming out. No, what do y'all think? Yeah, me too. Honestly, like that's really like people could tell you what their intentions are, regardless. You guys just you know. I don't know. It just makes me feel some type of way. I sit up all night watching your video. Did you really, Gina? Don't do that. Get some rest, please, love. Thank you so much. Yes, SW says y'all hit the like button, please, please, please. Thank you. It's a lot. It's a lot to kind of consume, no? I don't know. And at the end of the day, like Rudy, I don't know. I wonder kind of what he was. Is he going to make a more formal statement about this?
It's scary because I feel like everything is falling on deaf ears. Nation, like in front of the world. It's just sad.
I don't think anybody's listening. Everybody's like wanting to push it under. I don't know why though. Why? Why are they not wanting to investigate this? Why are the police saying that they didn't know anything or they can't do nothing? Why? There's so many crimes that have been committed. Okay, you can't get it for kidnapping or whatever because that's their son, that's his mom. He said, okay, what about the other shit? What about the GoFundMe? What about the EquiSearch? What about the travel to Louisiana? What about the lying to people about their kids that have been kidnapped? Saying that she saw them or that's there's got to be something there. What about the terroristic threats? What about the terroristic threat that her as Bella did to other people? Because Bella was threatening everybody left and right too.
Yeah, I know.
That's a threat, even if it was her or not or whatever. We already confirmed that it was Janie.
You know, the creepy thing is when I was sitting at the Holiday Inn on Kinswick and Humble with Janie, all of a sudden she passes me the phone. She's like, "Do you want to speak to Bella?" Bella is how I got in contact with Janie because Janie did the stupidest thing. The stupidest thing Janie could have ever done was ask for my help. The stupidest thing that Janie has ever done in all of this.
She was gonna be able to sucker you.
Yes, yes. She did the most stupid. I'm like, what is she thinking? Like, we can see the shit. Like, man, friends, you can ask the subscribers. Like Sunday night, Monday morning, something like that. I told everybody. I said, this lady reached out to me. She wants my help. I don't know what to believe. I know people are starting to say it's looking really sketch. I'm gonna stay neutral so I can get to the bottom of it. And everybody said, yeah, trust your gut. Man, friends, as soon as I saw signs that things were not right on that phone with Quannel, like I had already talked to him the day before, but when I knew for certain that things were not right about her story, friends, that was it, man. That's when we got Quannel involved. Hey, we're here. We got a location. Drop the location. Come on, man, friends. That was the stupidest thing that she could have ever got done. She should have ignored all the stuff. It would have went away. She contacted.
And who did she get to pretend to be Bella?
Bella. Oh. So I was sitting in the hotel lobby with her while Rudy's being questioned, and all of a sudden, she gets Bella on the phone. I was like, "What?" I said, "That's weird," because I thought Bella was her because she is Bella. She paid somebody to pretend.
Whoa! Did she really, Rebby? I missed that part. Teeth threats? I can't really say that the full word because that they do flag for stuff like that. Even saying it. Yes, we are, Gina. I mean, I don't know. That's crazy. It is, oh my God. That, Gina, you're not the only person who said that too. So, was it Talks Baby Girl somebody pointed that out. I don't know if she's still in the chat, but people have said this. I don't know. Texas Sprout said, why did Quannel get so quiet? I haven't heard. I mean, I thought he didn't he do like an interview recently with Court TV with Mr. Vinny? Is it just me who heard that? I thought he did. I could be wrong.
Somebody to play Bella. Okay.
People have lent themselves over to her shenanigans. She pays people to pretend to be. I spoke to somebody pretending to be Bella. Man, can't make that up. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes. Somebody
I never spoke to Bella. Everything was messages, but Bella was the one that would back up her stories. Bella was the one that would tell us that she was in the hospital. When she went to California, she said that there was a Rudy. They showed us a picture of a boy that looked like Rudy that had Houston tattooed on his chest, and he was in a hospital bed. But now I'm questioning whether that was just a picture. I don't know if he has any tattoos, Chris, but you need to check. But maybe she just took a picture of him and said she was flying to California so people could give her money because she got money then too.
My God.
Then she got money to go to Mexico. Then she got money to go to Clout. I think this bitch was just vacationing on everybody's money.
Yes. She was going to missing people conventions. She was just playing that role like shame, man. And it's all coming.
With wings. Why wings?
Yeah,
why wings? Why was she?
Yeah, she had pictures, t-shirts with him with wings, dude. Like if he was deceased. And if you look at her patterns, she would always reminisce about her other son, but she wouldn't really bring up. She would not bring up her Rudy. That's her yesterday at the police station, y'all. I'm just showing everybody pictures. That is Janie at the police station yesterday. She should have been going to tell on herself. That's what she should have been doing.
I'm going to report myself for being a con artist. Yeah. My neighbors harassing me because they found out I'm a fucking lying bitch.
Man.
It's crazy.
Loca.
Oh, my God. Loca is not the word.
No, she's out of there, friends. She's out of there, Maria.
She is beyond crazy.
Well, thank you so much for your courage to step up and
tell people. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having
finally somebody listening. Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm sure now people are gonna hopefully you can get an interview with this Matthew Seedorf. He's a good voice for the hood. Like, hey, y'all,
I think he messaged me, but I wasn't sure who he was.
Yeah, reach out, you guys. Okay. Let me play that role like shame, man. And my voice gets on my nerves. Hold on, Matthew. Matthew Seedorf. Everybody go and follow my friend. This is a Matthew Seedorf. He's really good, man. He's a good reporter. He cares. Look at see that background picture. Rain, sleet, or snow, man. He's got your back. So yeah, go check him out. But yeah, Maria, we're gonna stay in touch. I need to see how we can get you to talk to somebody somewhere, man. Somebody's got to listen to this. This is too much. You're a witness. You're a witness.
Angel Wings. Bring them STV. She did Angel Wings. Okay? Like what? I didn't even, I mean, I like the, I haven't seen a t-shirt. Y'all seen a t-shirt? Let me know.
Yeah.
And how did, okay, what was this picture like of him with the cuffs, the handcuffs? Like, was he on his stomach, on his back, or sitting up?
He was sitting down on the edge of a bed with his head down and his hands out in handcuffs.
Wow.
Like, like when you're sitting on your edge of your bed, he was sitting on the edge of a bed. It's a white comforter. I remember that from the picture. And he has handcuffs and he had his head down.
Pobrecito, man. My God.
Now, that's what I said. Somebody look into that. You pull her old phone records or whatever, because if it's a picture that she took herself, that's evidence that she was holding him.
Yeah, that's digital.
Don't go by what I'm saying. I don't care if they believe me or not, but just freaking do your investigation. Do your damn work and see what I'm talking about.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of neighbors were saying the same thing about cartel. People that knew that Rudy had already been... There are people that knew that Rudy was already found, but they were scared to say anything, and they believed that he was already removed from the missing persons list because the mom, Janie, would tell people, "Hey, the cartel's looking for my son. I'm so scared. Don't tell nobody."
Whoa.
It's already like she had a way to.
Does she have the screenshot of this, or she saw a picture of this? I'm confused. Where is this picture at? Now I'm just saying, like, that is, oh my God. All right. Bunny, I'll check here, Discord. You've been studying this case for a while. Nobody ever wants, well, you're in the chat. You could comment regarding the situation. In my opinion, he was never found because he was never missing. People did report to the police, even investigators and family friends, and they never did anything. Cool. I'll check it out right now, Bunny. My understanding, he's still with family, not with her. None of them have proven themselves of the allegations. Yeah, I agree. I agree with this statement. Let me hit play on this while I look at Discord real quick.
That's how she convinced people to not say nothing.
Yep.
She's done lie after lie after lie after lie to back up her stories.
Yeah.
And to make her more credible.
Yep. Man, this is crazy. This is crazy.
Sure really was. So much, she's a whole another level of crazy.
Yep, she is. It's just so much. Yep.
Man, I thought I had seen a lot of things in my lifetime, man, and I have. I've witnessed a lot of horrible things, but this is tops.
Yeah. Greed, deception, lies, manipulation, coercion, physical abuse, other abuses
involved in that too.
Yeah, all that. Yep.
She's corrupt, big time.
Yep. Everybody saying just be safe. Yeah, you be safe, mama. Be strapped, stay strapped in your house, just be ready, just never know with these people and stay safe, we appreciate you.
I don't know who she's associated with.
Y'all ain't gotta worry about me. Like, y'all ain't got, I'm surrounded by craziness around me. So yeah, she comes to my hood for like 5 minutes, she's gonna get scared. Like, my hood is not for the weak. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I mean, this is a horrible, I can't really zoom in. I might have to zoom in on another picture, or another area. Bring them STV. Thank you for the $5. Says this story is too much. The mom should be checked by a psychiatrist at this point, right? I mean, I think everybody can get a little bit of a check. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can get a little bit of a check. Let me hold up, y'all. We got some trolls in the chat, yo. Can y'all block? Let me put this. Thank you. She's a very dangerous individual. Yes. Whoever Rudy is staying with should get a restraining order. Why hasn't the DA done anything? I mean, I think that's what they're looking at, right? That's kind of where we're at. So if you look, everyone is saying Rudy stole the car and crashed into the church. The car would be totaled, but the car she owns is a Toyota. that is in her driveway. Is that the car that she crashed? Oh, Jesus. Bears and Crowns. Is that the car that she crashed? Is that the car that when Grizzy was at the house disappeared? That's an interesting point that you just put it out. Do me a favor. Here's my email. I'm kind of curious to know what your take is on this. You could shoot me an email. I mean, clearly it's because there's only so much you could put in the chat. The car was a BMW, not crashed at the church. Rudy crashed the BMW. Benjamin says, Janie fuyendo de muela o con la abuela. De muela or con la abuela. No, the Toyota is the one with the Toyota is the one. The BMW was never a thing. What? The BMW is not her car? What? Oh my God. Grizzy reported a BMW was an accident. Right. She blamed it over here on the Hispanics. Sherry Papini. Yeah, the BMW was not the car. What? I don't know. The car was white? Y'all stop it. What? What? I can't. What? All right. I'll read this post here in a minute. Y'all are doing too much.
Yeah, for real. I'm from the hood. All right, Mamacita. Well, hey, you have a good night. We'll stay in touch. Please keep my number. You got it.
Listening.
Yes,
Thank you.
girl.
Yes.
I know you purged. Like I could tell you were crying at some points, man.
Yes.
I wish I could give you a hug, and I know that'll be soon. I'll be meeting you really soon.
Okay, Mama. I look forward to it. You too. Be safe. Okay.
All right. Thank you. And I'm so sorry if I was skeptical. If I was saying I don't know about this.
I understand because I'm the same way right now with everybody too.
Yep. All right, Mama.
If I hadn't been following you for years, I would have thought maybe who the hell is Grizzy? But I knew who you was.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you so much. And you have a lot of courage, I'll tell you that much, because a lot of people stay quiet. We're as Hispanic people, sometimes we're accused of being very quiet. We don't want to speak up.
I want her to be charged for whatever she's done.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. So I got to read. Let me read to you guys. I know this is a horrible picture, and what I'll do is I'll post it on the community wall as well. So somebody by the name of I think it's Nicole with a Y posted. Nicole Garza dice. She says, Rudy's mother, Janie, is selling T-shirts to help raise more money to get Rudy Farias IV back, and it's a great way to raise money. It's a great way to raise more awareness about his disappearance. If you would like to purchase one, please contact Rudy's brother watching over you, and it's the profile that's highlighted. They're $25. Every dollar counts. She needs to help to get her son home, please, so that she can get these shirts sold. Thank you who have supported this cause and our still sharing Rudy's picture. Y'all have a blessed day. And it looks like they're yellow t-shirts with Rudy with wings. Shut up. Really? There's another one? Well, yeah, of course we're gonna cover it. What you think, Chelsea? Yes. Are they doing it in front of the house? Are they doing it in front of the house? Lord have mercy. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Do we got Janie in the chat or what? I'm saying, Chico's like, anybody else want to? You got Janie in the chat? So let me know who's in the chat. Janie, is that you? Is that you? Yeah, she said here, Lord have mercy, yo. Well, I don't know if I'm talking to Janie with the body yaddy yaddy, or Janie with the other Janie, or Alexis Santana. Janie got a gun. Lord have mercy. The audacity. Girl, you gonna tell me that we all got it wrong? The audacity. Oh my God. Thank you, Cassie. It's like we going down the rabbit hole. Dios mío, man. Sapito's like, Dios mío, Dios mío. Oh my God, Lord have mercy. Let me hit play on this.
Everybody saying prayers for Maria. Thank you, Maria. Everybody's being thankful. Thank you, friend.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, everybody.
All right. Pues ahí estamos, Mama.
All right, Mama. You be safe too, mija. I'll save your number. You save mine, please.
Sounds
Okay?
good. Thank you. All right,
All right.
friend.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh my gosh.
My goodness, friends. Oh my goodness. Like, yeah. So the pickle story was, I heard this, I was told this directly from a neighbor. She made vodka pickles, like, you know, some pickles, and he consumed the whole jar. Wow. And they're like, watch out, Dolph. Okay, Dolf. His name is Rudolph, but they would call him Dolph, like Dolph. Yeah, Dolph, short for Rudolph. And that's what they called him in the hood, like, you know, little young Dolph, you know. Well, he consumed the whole jar of pickles, and they asked him, like, dang, like, hey, slow down, take it easy. He says, well, if you were in my life, you would do the same thing too. Man, keep this young man in your prayers, dude. Like, I admire him. He was already trying to get away. Like, he was doing things like the car incident. That was him trying to flee, to get away. He was trying to leave and run off. And man, friends, there's just so much stuff. There's just so much stuff, man. Y'all pray for him, man. I'm mad at some of the TikTokers. TikTok is a toxic place for me. I don't know if I really want to continue on with TikTok. I get attacked a lot, but also I get attacked if I try to correct people and tell them, hey, you guys remember this story? Let me show you. Tell me if you wouldn't get mad if you saw this shit too. And knowing H-Town, we're H-Town strong. We're not going to let people from the outside try to come and tell a story and not tell it right. We're from H-Town, man. We stand up for Rudy. We got his back, right? There was a TikTok that went around, and the lady was saying that this post that was out from Pasadena PD. I'm going to show y'all. Let me look for it real quick. Hold on. I want to thank everybody. I got back to a normal place with Hood News. It's been in disarray these last couple of days, but today was a normal Hood News day. I've been able to get back on some kind of track. Let me show y'all real quick. Hold on. These people right here. Somebody made a TikTok and went to town, like, with speculation. They didn't necessarily say, it's not what you say, it's how you present stuff. But Rudy's already a victim. Why are we trying to vilify Rudy? Y'all know damn well that don't look like no Rudy, man. That does not look like Rudy. And, you know, even though she might look similar, y'all know damn well that ain't Janie either. It's these people. I'm going to show you their picture. This is who's on that thing, mother and son. She took off to Mexico, too. I still haven't even had time to do a come on down. I can't even mention the kid because he's a minor. Whoa. So there you go. It's only going to be the mom that we put out there. But yeah, like, I spoke up on it. I said, hey, y'all need to take that down because y'all are using Rudy's name. And they're like, oh, well, we corrected it. Yeah, but the video's still up. You're still profiting off of a video, and it's you're using Rudy's name. That's just me trying to look out for your ass so you don't get yourself sued, because I'm very savvy with the shit, like how this kind of stuff works. And that ain't it, man. That ain't it. Like, man, you're wrong for that. A lot of these TikTokers are trying to, I don't know what it is they're trying to do, man. And they're just spitting out stuff just to spit it out. Like, I don't know, friends. Like, I don't have no updates until I have something significant. This, I felt, was something significant. A lot of you guys tagged me. A lot of you guys forwarded it over to me. And it was just so much. I'm like, let me go look. Like, let me see. At first, I was skeptical. I was like, man, she's a crazy lady. She just wants to be heard. Why now? But no, after listening to her, she's been trying to get help for this situation for a long time. Yeah.
Wow.
Janie needs to be locked up for life. I'm telling you. My gosh. Yeah, it's not a joke. It's not. And she lied about the video. Yeah. And then she broke down and cried and hey, she let me have it. And I offered a very grown woman apology. Like, hey, I'm sorry if I came off rude, but down here in H-Town, like, we like to look out for one another. And I don't agree with the video. All her little Karens. Oh man, I'm so done. They're chopping me up real bad on TikTok, but I don't care. I don't care because I'm in it for Rudy. I'm in it for Rudy, dude. I don't care. I don't care how many enemies I make. That comes with the Hood News territory. Let it be your brother and sister. Let it be your friend. Let it be your grandma, grandpa. Let it be your loved one. I'm gonna have that same energy too. So I don't care what enemies I make. I love making the enemies that need to be made over a victim. I sure will. I ain't got no problems making enemies. Y'all can meme away all you want, motherfuckers. Yeah, friends, I love y'all. What goes around comes around. TikTok users trying to seek clout. Yes. Then they accuse me of doing that. I'm like, dude, I'm trying to get evidence for this guy. But we're going to be going back out there because I missed the spot. I went all the way to the back. And then I came all the way towards the front, and there was like that little area. They're mad about that too. They wanted me to find something in the back. I said, dude, if you didn't go that far back, I went there just to go look and make sure so nobody could say anything. I wish that, and a young man, you can see the back of his feet when he's walking in the video. That was one of the neighbors. He was trying to show me, but he wasn't really too sure either because it was one of Rudy's private spots. Like his friends didn't go back there and hang out with him. You know, they would probably go look for him maybe back there, but no, that wasn't like
that is
it was where
crazy,
he would go. It was where he would go when the family would come over and see. Also, once grandma passed away, there was really not there was not a need to go out there as much unless he wanted to just leave for a while and get away from everybody. But keep in mind, some of that trash looks old because the weather, the rain, all that stuff, man. Grandma was never lying. Grandma was older, and Janie would say, "Oh, grandma, she's got dementia. You know, she's goofy. You know, don't listen to grandma." But the entire time, grandma was like, "He's here. He's here." Shh. Man, pray for Rudy, friends.
I agree.
Like, some people are trying to vilify Rudy and all of this. I pray for y'all. Y'all don't know what it's like to be a victim. A lot of us have experienced.
And this is what I'm saying is like, we don't know what his side is. And this is why I have a hard time even trying to go there. I think we have to be very careful. The Joy Catcher says even if he wasn't being held in handcuffs for real to take a picture, well, if that picture, right? Like if there is one, I mean, I hope that I just don't, if the lady has been speaking out since 2019, then I'm kind of wondering, like, I'm just like, well, damn, like she's upset as well. Grandma was being abused too, I'm sure. This woman is incapable of being human. Yeah, it's like, oh my God. Caso cerrado. Easy to find out what car she has, address, name, title, and search, LOL. Yeah, I mean, it's very easy. There's just so much information out there. I think for this story, there's information overload. She needs to be careful. That mom is unhinged. She doesn't like her, right? Desiree, she does need to be careful, you know? If Janie asked her and approached her first, knowing how she works, she's using people like utilities. You think she's being paid off by the police? I don't know. We still have the truth and doubt that she dies. Okay. Exploited this whole thing without any real evidence. Until I hear Rudy talk, I don't know what to believe. That's what I'm saying, Remy, is like information overload for me because there's so many moving parts. You could really look at this in all angles, you know? I think what really caught to me is like, well, the cancer was a fake. There was no cancer based on, I guess she spoke to Rudy and Rudy told her that. All the shit that Rudy has had to go through over this fake cancer story is ridiculous. But then again, I'm like, I don't know. No, right, Kimberly. That's why I was like, you gotta approach things carefully, you know? I don't know where Rudy stands with all of this. I don't think he'll talk anytime soon as well. I agree with that. I mean, I don't know if I would, you know? And I'm not even in the story.
Crimes against children. A lot of us have been abused by somebody we're supposed to trust. A lot of us have been manipulated by somebody we're supposed to trust. A lot of people have been used, abused, and all kinds of stuff. And we still forgive. Why? Because there are blood. We're taught that we're supposed to trust mom and dad and everything else. And you know, he's such a beautiful person that he still doesn't wish harm on his mom. Man, I'm trying to tell y'all. No, I think there was like a little latch on that door. I can't see it from, I don't think he was hopping it all the time because I don't think it's like, no, I think he was going through that little door. If you look, there's a newer part of it. Why not knock down the whole wall? I think it was like a door to go in and out or something. I don't know. Yeah. We have to have this energy for boys. Boys do get abused. Some of y'all think that boys can be abused, and that's so sad that you feel like that. All right, friends, I'm about to dip. I love y'all so much. I'm going to hop over to TikTok with Ivan GTV. We're going to even talk about this right now. I want to get Ivan's reaction. Shout out to my boy, Ivan. And yeah, I got to go, friends. I love y'all. Be safe. What's up, Michelle? I see you, friend. Okay. All right. Bye. Somebody says, why is this Rudy thing still going on? Hey, you ain't got to even follow it. You ain't even got to follow it, Anaí Ramirez. Don't look. If you don't want to hear a certain story over and over, wow, You could just keep scrolling, girl. Why are you giving it energy if you don't want to hear about Rudy? If you don't, why is it still going? Because there's a lot of stuff being revealed every freaking day. There's more witnesses, more people. I mean, I wanted to slow down and let's get them healed up and let's get them in the right direction, but there's still no justice. Justice delayed is justice denied. So that's why we are still on the story. If you don't care for it, it doesn't pull at your little cold-blooded heartstrings. That's you, sis. You ain't got to even be in here. Nobody wants you here if you don't want to be here. Don't be a victim to the hood news. We don't take victims. Bye.
She said, don't be a victim. Okay, let me go back a little bit. This is insane. Hold up, y'all. This is crazy. My goodness, man. I don't know. What do you guys think about this whole situation at this point? Is there supposed to be another conference with who? Or not conference, I'm sorry. Press. Well, it is a press conference. Is there supposed to be another press conference or what? Did anybody hear anything? Because I mean, I haven't heard anything yet. And I have a little bit of a source too. So I have yet to hear anything that there has been anything scheduled for that matter. Do y'all hear that? Houston, Texas is in the building. Shout out to everybody from Houston, Texas, love. Thank you for being here. Court TV did this story last night. So you know they're going to do a bogus story. This case is so big police have something to do with it. Okay, let's head over there. I didn't watch Court TV. I heard, was Mr. Vinny, because I heard, was Quannel also interviewed? Rudy Farias. Let me know. 13 hours ago. Hold up. I mean, Jesus, they did a whole 40-minute segment on this. Oh, he was interviewed with Mr. Vinny here. Shout out to Mr. Vinny. Okay, hold up. Let's see, right here.
From Houston, Texas, civil rights activist Quannel X, who's really devoted his life to peace, well-being of the community. We've had you on the show before, Quannel. Great to see you tonight.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Okay, let's just back up a little bit. So how did you first get involved with this case, with this story?
Wow.
Rudy's mother was looking for me, and she was able to reach a young woman named Grizzly. And Grizzly gave her my number and put her in contact with me, so she called me. When she called me, she said that she was concerned about investigators intimidating and threatening her, and she felt that they were attempting to blame her for something. I said, well, do you believe you're a suspect? She says, I'm not sure. She says, well, I have to meet with them. Would you meet with me with them? I said, sure, no problem. I'll meet with you and them. And so the next morning, I got a call at the very last minute because of some rescheduling with Rudy being picked up from the hospital and meeting with investigators. So we moved forward. And we did meet with investigators. And I was there in the room when investigators interviewed the mother. I was also there in the room when investigators and myself interviewed Rudy for 1 hour and 15 minutes. Everything I came before the public and said Rudy Farias told me was the exact 100% truth. That's exactly what he said to me and to the investigator who was sitting right next to me the entire time. And I thank Rudy's aunts, his aunts, who finally got a chance to visit with him. And when they visited with him, they asked him about the things that I said. And Rudy told them himself
My
yes,
goodness.
what Mr. X is saying is true.
So initially you're called by mom, right? Rudy's mom. But then, like we're
Yes.
seeing this video here where it seems you clearly, at this point, are doing what you can to kind of help this young man through what is happening here.
So he was called in by mom, but I'm still stuck on this because I pretty much remember when Grizzly said that she had called Quannel. So does that matter? I mean, is this just details? Does that really matter at the end of the day? I don't know. Y'all let me know. Rudy's 25. He's 25. I don't know if she hired him per se. I don't know. Like the details that led up to this, do y'all feel like the details that led up to even Quannel's appearance are important at this point?
So
What happened when the mother came, when the mother got to the hotel, she was attempting to keep Rudy from investigators. And she told me and investigators, Rudy is nonverbal, he can't talk. And when I went into the room, he was on the floor in a fetal position, holding on her ankle. And so she told the investigators he won't talk to nobody. He's nonverbal. And so the investigators said, well, okay, maybe we can do this some other time. And we'll come back when you think he's ready to talk. So I took a seat right next to Rudy.
Oh, she did?
And I said, young man, how are you doing? Are you okay? And he looked up at me and he shook his head, yes. I said, can you sit up, little brother? He said, yes. And he said, I know you. He said, you're Quannel X. I said, okay, young.
Uh-oh, he went out.
So we knew at that point he was not nonverbal. That's what she was saying to us. And when we were able to convince her to exit the room, I was going to exit also while he spoke with investigators, or they attempted to speak with him. Rudy grabbed my hand and said, no, I want him to stay. I sat down right next to Rudy. The investigator was sitting right next to me, and we both began to question Rudy and speak to Rudy. And he.
So I think what happened was maybe like Grizzy was like, you know, was being contacted by mom, right? And all this information was coming about mom, right? And so then mom, maybe Bella Ninos, who we come to find out is also mom, contacted Grizzy, and then maybe that's kind of how it all started, where then Quannel gets called in, you know? Laverne says, how do you know Rudy knows Q? I don't know. Grizzy contacted Q and explained the situation. Then she connected mom with Q and she called him. That's what I thought, right, Miss O? So she connected both of them. I got you. Now that makes sense. Okay. So Janie called Grizzy saying that she wanted her to help her in contact with Q. Then Rudy recognized him. That's interesting, says Jules. Girl, I don't know. I just work here. That's all. You know, ever have somebody who tell you, I don't know, girl, I just work here. And you're just like, what? But you work here. I don't know. I just work here. That's my answer to everything. I don't know. I just work here.
Began to open up, and at different points of discussion, he was very articulate and very clear about what he had experienced and what he had went through at home. It was shocking for me to hear that young man say that his mother convinced him that he had warrants out for his arrest and that he had to hide and had to make up an assumed name, and that if he told law enforcement who he really was, he would go to jail, and that he was in trouble for initially running away from home the initial time he was called in as a runaway. Also, she convinced him that once he was found, he was going to be put in jail or prison, wearing the assumed name that she gave him. He also said to me that she kept violating boundaries. She would never respect my boundaries. And the investigator said, well, what do you mean by boundaries? Explain. He began to explain to while he was in the shower. And she would take off all of her clothing and get naked. Mm-hmm. And that's as far as I want to go about that.
Okay. This is a mess. Thank you, Chrissy. Let me see. He's a paid advocate, right? But he is somebody said in the chat that he's a local celebrity to Houston, so it wouldn't surprise anybody that he would be known, I guess. Gladys said, doctors don't treat if you are not a cancer patient. That's what I'm saying. How did they get as far as like a spinal anything at this point? You wouldn't put it past Janie thinking that she could use some of her bad press about Q to line her own pockets down the line. Easy to say she gave him money, but Q didn't help her. Do you think that somehow Q became a target here too? Let's just say that, dang, I didn't even think of it that way. I don't know. You think Q talks like a TV preacher and makes me sus? I'll trust what the chat is saying and give him the benefit of the doubt. Excuse me. The total focus, I think, should be getting Rudy healthy. No, I agree. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's going everywhere. The how and why, who did should come after that. I don't know, just my opinion. No, I agree. Thank you. Spinal is a test to find out what's wrong, not a treatment. So he endured this test to find out what was wrong, not to get treatment. She also knew that HPD had issues with Q. I think she used him for a distraction. Oh my, I never even thought of that. Oh my gosh. Like that was her motive? Yo, that is crazy. Do you think that maybe Rudy knew that they would, like, mom would reach out to them? Like, isn't it interesting that Rudy has this accident and just kind of comes out like, why now? Why this time frame? Was she running low on funds? Was the story not working anymore? Like, does it align with this insurance situation too? Like, why now? Oh my God, Sticky. I hear you. Oh my gosh. Do y'all find the timing kind of off a little bit? Why this accident? And according to you guys, there was no car. Mm. The timing, the timing seems a little like. Did they get in contact with them before or after the accident? Just a question. I don't know.
Out of respect to what this young man has suffered.
Maybe, and maybe Grizzy can let us know that. What was the date that mom made contact with Grizzy? Because I'm assuming that after Grizzy then followed Quannel X, right? I don't know.
He also said to us that he didn't like her when she would kiss him in the mouth, when she would make him lay in her bed, that he made it crystal clear to her he did not like laying in her bed with her. But she said to him that, and that he was forced to lay in that bed, but he never went.
Off.
So at the moment you're hearing all this, what thoughts are going through your mind, and emotionally, how was Rudy holding up in divulging all of this?
He was crying. At some points he wasn't crying. He was just soft-spoken, and he was talking. Then he said this to us. He said, I don't want my mom to go to prison. I don't want my mom to go to jail. And I said, Rudy, it's going to be okay.
And I think that that's where I feel like, for those that are asking why this young man is not speaking out, and he's 25, why this man is not speaking up, why he's not saying anything. I mean, he doesn't want mom to go to prison. That's it. Now, would he be key to all of this in terms of sending her, or like what? I'm saying, I don't know. What was Janie's father's like? I don't know. Please tell me Rudy did not go. I haven't heard he went back home. I haven't heard anything. I think this is kind of where I'm at. I will make up my mind about this whole situation even further once I hear Rudy speak. And if he never speaks, then he never speaks, right? I don't know if I would, if I was in a situation. I think everybody's wanting to hear a statement from him. But the reality is I don't know. I don't know. Exactly, Joy. And then you have all these private things to go public. All of this abuse, like, it's a lot, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? If any of this is true, you know? I don't like it, but it's sad. I'm gonna be heading out, you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments about the story. It's a lot to kind of consume. And just thought process wise, what do you guys think about Maria and aka Tiny and her statements? What do you think about the timeline? What do you think about there being this whole car situation also comes into question, of course. I want to thank everybody for coming through. I'm having to head out because I got to go tend to baby bunny. But you guys have a great one. And shout out to everybody that became a member, and Bring the Mess TV for the super chat. Thank you guys. I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one.